Creative Brain Candy by creators for creators.
Welcome to Cigars and Coffee. I am your host. Or is it Coffee and Cigars?
It's Cigars and Coffee. Cigars always go first, except for maybe this episode. We'll go coffee
first.
And
cigars?
Yeah,
whatever.
Either
Episode,
way.
whatever. Hope you had a safe Halloween. I think the election's over at this point.
I hope so. We don't have a DeLorean, do we?
I do not. No.
Okay, good.
We're back here at David's Fine Tobacco.
Yay.
In Clive, Iowa. The address is... Do you remember the address?
Oh, man, I'm not good at that stuff.
Neither am I. We should probably get that going. It's at the Indian Hills Shopping Center, University Avenue, West Des Moines, Clive, Iowa. And they're open. They're open. A lot of the lounges, for whatever reason, in this area are closing because of the Rona. But again, like I've said, you get killed by a falling tree, you get killed by the Rona. It doesn't really matter.
Well, you've been pretty lucky so far this year.
Yeah, none of the falling trees that have fallen have killed me yet. But we still got a couple months to go, and 2020 can eat a dick. I am your host, James, joined, as I am every time here on my left, by Tim.
Let me give you that address. It is 9759 University Avenue in Clive.
There you go. Come down, say hello, tell them Simply Stogies sent you, as I have to take that noise out.
Yeah, whatever.
Or Tim will. I don't know who's editing this episode, but folks, if you watched the last episode, tell me who edited. Spoiler, it wasn't me. How many hours?
I know what you're getting for Christmas.
Yeah, what's that?
Satchel of Richards.
Satchel of Richards.
Yeah, the tasty ones.
The tasty ones? Perfect. Tell everybody, Tim, how long did it take you to edit that last episode?
Well, I'm going to say a good 10 plus hours.
10 plus hours.
But
I think it's closer to 14 than 10.
In all fairness, I had to learn new software.
Sure. Yeah.
But according to some people, they would say I spent zero time editing.
I wouldn't say zero time. I would just say
I
not
installed
long
it
enough.
in the computer. That was.
If you take a look at the last episode, there are some voice syncing issues. That's all Tim. I just want to be clear on that. I've done that once too. He gets a pass. Like, it's not easy learning new software, is it?
No, it is not.
No, it kind of sucks.
The only good thing is that there was tons of YouTube tutorials on how to do things. But it was all like stuff that was more difficult or more challenging or more advanced than what I really needed to do.
Right. It always is. It always is. Inevitably, I look for a YouTube video on how to do something, and it's a 30-minute video, and I'm like, I literally need just 3 minutes of this.
All I want to know is how to right-click in this damn window.
Yeah. So, again, David's Fine Tobacco, come down. They've got the new Crown Heads Mill Diaz.
I picked one up.
I picked 2 up. Yeah, and he also picked up a Damaso, which we're splitting a box. Yeah, that's coming today. So I'm smoking a Padron Damaso. This stick is absolutely amazing with some coffee.
It is a good stick.
And we have a peanut gallery here today. We've got a little bit of an audience.
Yep, that's my replacement. He doesn't know it yet.
Thank God. Start learning how to edit, Mike.
Yeah.
Well,
you're not gonna learn anything here.
No, learn maybe what not to do. So yeah, we're here, and I brought coffee this time. Some of my favorite coffee from Janus Coffee Roasters, which we're going to talk about, the Cuban blend from them, which is my favorite blend that they put out. Like yeah, it's hard to talk. It's my favorite blend that they put out. I've got a couple of different blends at home. The French House blend, and I don't remember what the other one is. But this one,
how many different blends do you have?
3.
3. Okay.
This is my favorite.
This is the favorite. All right.
They just put out a new blend called Trailblazers. Like, it's a Trailblazer series, and there's different blends within the series. And I'm looking forward to trying that too. What are you looking at there?
No, we're just looking at. There it is, the Trailblazer. We're just looking at Janus Coffee Roasters website. A little bit of research. I have Google and Mike. He's my new Alexa.
Wow. Hey, Mike, search Janus Coffee Roasters. Is that how that works? Wow.
I've never seen that device give me the finger before.
Probably gives you multiple fingers.
Yeah, probably.
Multiple times a day. So what have you been up to, Tim?
Editing.
Besides editing poorly.
Just working and surviving. We got the boat winterized. Getting ready for the cold winter. Yeah, so much fun.
Winter is upon us. If you take a look at my shirt here, my sweatshirt, it's got the old Simply Stogies logo. The new one is up on website, creativebraincandy.com. Click the merch button, and you can get some great Simply Stogies podcast swag, including mugs, travel mugs, coffee cups, hats, bandanas, napkins. I don't know. There's all kinds of shit up there.
Napkins.
I don't fucking know.
Doilies.
Get a doily. Simply Stogies podcast doily. While you're at creativebraincandy.com, make sure that you check out all of the great podcasts that we've got over there. Like Ketobophobia, if you are into nutrition, which I am obviously not, or into powerlifting, check them out. Those guys, Jimmy, Kareem, and Jimmy. Yes, there's two Jimmys.
Jimmy and Jimmy.
Jimmy and Kimmy. No, Kareem. It's Kareem, not Kimmy. Dumbass. Check them out, Ketobophobia, only on creativebraincandy.com and on all of your podcatchers.
Do we have a couple new Twitchers? I keep seeing Twitch stuff in the new episode stream. I saw like another one. Is Kat doing one?
Yeah, the guys and gal over at Bad Gamers Anonymous, they sometimes will they'll sometimes, go on YouTube on the Twitch as well.
On the Twitch?
On the Twitch. I don't Twitch.
I don't Twitch either.
But if you're into gaming, check out Captain Nilskill over there, part of the Creative Brain Candy family. He was streaming some Among Us last night.
Ooh, is that the...
It's a game. I haven't played it. It's like a party game where you got to figure out who is the murderer.
Yeah. Okay. No, I was thinking of something different.
Yeah, I know. That's
okay.
why I explained.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You are extremely welcome. Check out brand new episodes on simplystogies.com. There's a brand new episode where I sit down with the owner, the proprietor S, is that how you would do it, of Perfect Dash in Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Deanna Hutton.
That's going to be so hard to get the sound and the lipstick.
I think it's Deanna. She was like, I did not Americanize my name. Because I called her Diana. Big mistake. Listen to the podcast. That's up. It was a fun conversation. She is the only a female Latina sole owner of a cigar shop in Minneapolis, in Minnesota, and probably maybe the most of the United States. I don't know of any others.
Yeah. Our limited knowledge.
Yeah, but she's
how we're basing that statement on.
Yeah, she's a fun lady. She knows her stuff. We had a great time. And if you're in Minneapolis, check out Perfect Dash. Great lounge, great people. I had an absolute blast there talking with the employees and Deanna. It was a good time. So check it out, simplystogies.com. Plus, I put out a review of the Oath Taker. That'll be up. So check that out. And while you're at it, check out the episode where I interview Lee Marsh from Stolen Throne. Great interview. It was fun talking with Lee Marsh. It's always fun talking to him. So check it out, simplystogies.com.
Dang, that was a lot.
That's a lot. Let's talk about...
That's 8 minutes worth of intro.
Let's talk about... Why do I do this with you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's talk about coffee. What do you normally drink in the morning, Tim?
Oh, I've said this 100 times. I'm a huge Cafe Bustelo guy. I was introduced to that several years ago, and I really like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And then if I don't have the opportunity to make that on my way out the door, then I stop by Caribou Coffee, and I get myself a hot turtle mocha with milk chocolate.
Mocha Fopa bullshit frappuccino. Is that what you get?
Every time you pull up to the window, they're like, welcome to Caribou. Are you a Perks member? And I'm like, I should be, but I'm not. And if you say no, they're not like, oh, well, let's sign you up. They're just like, oh, okay. Well, then go ahead and order.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and get out of here, asshole. We don't care about you.
What the hell do you want?
Yeah. Why are you not a Perks member?
Yeah.
I see you here every day because you're too lazy to make your fucking cup of coffee at home, you dick.
No, they wouldn't do that because it's $6.03 a cup. That's somebody's paycheck per month.
Wow. All right, Bernie, slow down. I think they make a little bit more than $6.50 a month.
No, I'm talking about a day. Like if I'm going there every single day, that adds up. That's what I was getting at. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mike, tag, you're in.
Typically, I will just do a little Death Wish, either Death Wish, just regular straight Death Wish, or Valhalla Java. Odin Force blend, which is amazing.
That is a good coffee.
Yeah, it's very smooth. I think it's just as smooth as this Cuban blend, though, from Janus Coffee Roasters.
Ooh, I think it might be a little smoother.
I don't know. I really like this blend a lot. But when you order from Janus Coffee Roasters, it comes in, I think, can you get it in like already ground? Did you see that while you were on the website? Mike, check Janus Coffee Roasters. I think, but for the I grind mine at home. I bought a grinder. I was going to say grounder.
You buy your grounder.
That is not the right word.
Go grind.
Yeah.
Grounds. Go grind.
Yeah. Talking is difficult today.
Yeah, what the hell?
Welcome to Simply Stogies. So I typically, I don't want to mess with it in the morning unless I'm going to have a morning cigar. Now, I've been having like an afternoon cigar, but
is it getting too cold for you?
Oh, you have no idea.
No, I know.
You have no. Well, yeah, you do. You live here in Iowa as well.
I do.
Yeah, it snowed to 5 inches.
Yeah, I think somebody was saying that we got 7 in Ankeny. I don't believe it, but somebody was saying 7 in Ankeny.
Yeah, we got 5 inches where I was at. It melted like not the next day, but the day after.
Oh, ours melted that day.
Ours didn't. So I mean, it is what it is. No information. No. Okay. Well. Look. Here's the thing.
But how much is a coffee grinder?
It's not much.
Yeah.
$20-$30.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go all out and get ones in the hundreds of dollars, but I'm not doing that.
No, hell no.
I'm not that much of a coffee guy. The thing is when you grind the beans, you don't want them to warm up too much, right?
No, you don't want to burn them. You don't want to overcook them.
No. You're just trying to grind. You're just trying to crush them. Is all you're trying to do.
Oh, when you're grinding it? When you're
grinding them.
Yeah.
Because if you heat them up, I mean, you're going to lose some of the flavor.
Right. Yeah. If I grind beans, I just chop them up, break them up. Like they're still pretty decent chunks. I don't grind it down to a fine powder.
I grind mine into a fine powder. It goes further.
Oh God. Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh God.
It does.
Yeah.
It does go farther, but it just kills some of the flavor for me. Whatever. I
want to make a point.
All right.
What are the tasting notes you're getting from this coffee, Tim? I mean, if you're not picking out tasting notes, does it really kill the flavor? Is my point.
Yeah, I think that when you don't grind it to a fine powder, it's not quite as strong, and the acidity isn't as high when you grind it down to a fine powder.
I'll take your word for it because I'm not a coffee guy.
Take my word for it. I could be wrong. Everybody's different, right?
I have said on this show many times, I'm a basic coffee bitch. Like, give me a Keurig and like whatever, and I'm happy.
You can replace the word coffee with anything. It's just a basic bitch.
Yeah, no, I got what you were saying. I got it.
All right,
but at least I can pick out tasting notes. I mean, they're probably wrong. If you've read any of my cigar reviews, they're probably all wrong, and I can't taste shit.
Yeah,
but,
it's that Himalayan sea salt.
Himalayan sea salt. God, stop setting it up for jokes I don't want to make because I don't want to edit it out. God. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about Janus Coffee Roasters. They're out of Wyoming. Two brothers. One of them, maybe both of them, owned an online cigar shop. Now the brick and mortar store is still there, I think, in Cheyenne, but they did online sales as well. They had an online store, online presence. They had pretty good deals some of the time, right? Like I've shopped there before, and then they got out of it, and there wasn't really any rhyme or reason, and we're gonna keep the brick and mortar open, but we're gonna stop doing online. So they had this huge blowout sale. And a couple of months later, he's like, "Hey, guess what? We're doing coffee."
Nice.
Yeah. And so him and his brother, they'd been roasting beans on the side as a hobby, kind of like what Tim does.
Yep.
And people liked it, and so they decided to put it out.
And they're probably even at a hobby level, they're probably roasting at a higher capacity than I am. I mean,
I would imagine.
I think when I roast, it's
Yeah.
A little bit under half a pound at a time.
Oh yeah, no, I would imagine they're doing.
Yeah, they probably got the big old roller.
Can you say kilos in coffee? I mean, when you're talking about coffee,
It's Colombian. You can
it's
say
Colombian,
kilos.
You can say kilos. That's right.
Don't snort your coffee.
Please don't.
PSA.
Yeah, kids at home, don't do that. It's not a thing. I promise. Jesus, I know it's 2020. It's not a thing.
It is now. You
But
just
they've-
started a new internet trend.
New internet trend. It's the coffee. It's the snort coffee bean challenge. You know what? If you do one whole and put it on YouTube, I'll have a whole new respect for you. As long as you don't die.
Yeah, right.
Don't do it. Don't do it. They started doing some Drew Estate events.
Oh,
Yeah, like when you go to a
Nice.
Drew Estate event, back when events were going on, you could get some Janus Coffee Roasters coffee there.
well, that's cool. So Johnny Boy knows all about it then.
I think Jonathan Drew knows all about. I'm telling you guys right now, just Google search Janus Coffee Roasters and check them out. Give them a shot.
You said they were out of Cheyenne.
I think they're out of.
Yeah, they're not in Torrington. I know
Yeah, I think when I ordered this, it came from Torrington.
that. Weird. Maybe that's just the post office they used.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
who
know.
knows?
But Cheyenne, I don't even know if they have a brick and mortar for the coffee. I mean, I would imagine they're probably serving the coffee in their lounge.
Yeah, maybe they have a little building like scooters.
We should go to the lounge.
We should. It's not that bad of a drive.
You and I have vastly different definitions of the word bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't mind it. I mean,
How long of a drive is it?
it took us 9.5 hours or something like that. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I shouldn't bitch. I drove 4 hours to Minneapolis and then 4 hours back in the same day after spending 4 hours in the lounge.
I think about 21 hours straight is about as far as I can drive, and then after that, I have to pull over. I have to take a break. I'm not as young as I once was.
Yeah, no, there's a funny story. My wife and I, we were invited to one of my friend's weddings in Texas, Tyler, Texas.
Okay.
And this is right as we had just moved to Cedar Rapids. We still had her first car she had bought. We had my truck, so we decided to take her car. It was a small little Hyundai, I don't know, fucking tiny.
Better gas mileage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't have cruise control.
Ooh.
So for 20 hours straight.
When was this? Was this in 1960?
No, when she bought the car when she was in college, she didn't know what the fuck she was doing.
Oh, all right.
I'm trying real hard not to make
punch me?
sexist statements right now.
Okay. Yeah. Don't.
Yeah, trying real hard. She didn't know what she was doing, so she bought the car. She got a good deal on it because it didn't have cruise control.
We'll take $1,000 off.
Because it doesn't have cruise control. So I ended up driving. Now, she had it put on post-market, right?
Okay.
So aftermarket, she had it put on, and it didn't work for whatever reason. Like, it worked when we got back from the trip, but it wouldn't work there. So I drove 20 hours, no cruise control, right? We get down there, and I'm like, all right, we're just going to crash at the hotel. We get there at like 5 p.m. or some shit. My best friend goes, no. You need to come to the rehearsal dinner. I'm like, dude, we just got here. I don't want to fucking go to your goddamn rehearsal
Right.
dinner. I'm like, I'm not the best man. I'm just a groomsman.
Food is not that important.
I wasn't even a groomsman, I don't think. I'm like, dude, I'm just here for the wedding. I'm not. He's like, no, you're coming.
So you're there just to be a spectator.
I was there as a spectator. It's like, god damn. So I went. I mean, I did it. But I mean, I literally just crawled into bed. I'm like, I'm so fucking tired.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway.
Cruise control is so important. I borrowed my wife's truck to take it to work, and it's only 45 miles. But still, anytime I drive, I put cruise control on, and for whatever reason, that day, the cruise control did not want to work.
Yeah, right? See, you know my pain. You feel
I know it. Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand what women do to their cars.
We're in this.
Does your wife ever be like, hey, drive my car, and then you get in it and there's no gas?
Oh, yeah, that happened this morning.
See?
Yeah.
See? I don't get it. Women, do you just not want to pump gas? I don't understand. Like, this is a thing. I'm on a couple of like dad groups on Facebook, and this is what they talk about. They're always bitching that their wives never fill the gas tank.
Yeah, no, I needed, like I said, I brought the boat over to Mike's house this morning, and I said, hey, honey, I need to borrow the truck tomorrow. She goes, oh, good, because it's empty. I'm like, well, why didn't you stop to fill it? She's like, it's too cold.
My wife, thankfully, doesn't do that. Like, she fills it. In fact, she doesn't let it get under a quarter of a tank. She's like, if you let it get under a quarter of a tank, it's bad for the gas pump.
You won a lottery or something.
No shit. Especially with as many cigars as I buy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no shit. I won the fucking lottery. All right. So here's the thing. I have not been a coffee drinker my whole life.
Oh, me neither.
So up until a couple of years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I would drink soda in the morning.
Ooh, yeah, I've done that before.
Like for the caffeine. That's where I would get my caffeine.
The
right?
Monster, the Red Bull.
I've never been a Monster
done
guy.
that. The Rippets.
No. Did you say Whippets?
Rippets.
Oh,
All
Whippets
right.
are something completely different.
You should. Here's don't drink an energy drink that
I don't.
starts with RIP.
No shit.
Just
I don't drink any. Have you seen the people who think Monster is like the some kind of Satanist cult?
no.
Oh my God. There's a video on YouTube. Like when you're done with this video, just Google or search on YouTube for Monster Satanic Cult. And there are people who are like, it's the number of the beast, and there's this on the can and this on the can. It's the most fucked up shit ever.
I'm going to get it this time. But before you go to the next video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Gotcha.
I am not putting the subscribe button down there. Just click it.
No,
right-
it's
right
built
below.
into YouTube. Yeah, we're not putting it in the video. It's right below the video.
I don't watch YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so I've not been a coffee drinker my whole life. This is a relatively new thing for me, only a couple of years, and I started off as a basic coffee bitch would with like Folgers. You know, the best part of waking up is
pencil
Folgers
shavings in your cup. Yeah.
I don't think that's the. I'm guessing Folgers isn't going to want to sponsor cigars and coffee.
No, no, probably not, and that's okay. We don't want it.
I want it. I want the money.
Well-
Folgers, I apologize. Folgers, you got a good shit, man.
Folgers is like, all right, fine, but you got to fire that other guy, and then I'll be back.
Done. Mike's on.
All right.
Mike will come in. We'll tag Mike in.
Yeah.
He'll come on and be my new co-host.
I'll be the guy that sits off camera and Google shit.
Tim, Google, shut the fuck up. Aw, see, that face is just sad, but it makes me happy on the inside, right about here. This general vicinity.
Man, I remember 2 years ago when you reached out to me on Instagram. I still don't know why I replied.
I don't either. It wasn't Instagram. It was Twitter too, Dick.
Was it Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're
okay.
getting old. Your memory's gone.
No shit. I haven't been on Twitter for a year probably.
No, you're not.
It got so political. I was like, forget this.
Yeah, you can't even look at cat pictures anymore, which is literally all you use the internet for.
You can, but it would be a picture of a cat voting or something.
I'd vote for a cat.
Right, I would too.
I'm still writing
Duncan
in
the cat for president.
Meteor 2020 come November 3rd.
Meteor 20.
That's what I'm writing in. That's what I'm voting for.
Meteor.
Write down the fucking ticket. Meteor 2020. I think it's time to hit the fucking reset button and let's just go.
Fair enough.
All right. So do you still drink the energy drinks, the Monsters, the Rippets?
Yeah, occasionally, if it's like after lunch or whatever and I need a little quick boost. It just depends. Usually I'll make a pot of coffee right when I get to work, and that'll last me until about 1 o'clock, somewhere in there, usually.
So
Because I'm the only one in my office that drinks coffee.
it used to be back in the day, my friends and I, we would go to, you remember Village Inn before they all closed?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We would
Yep.
go to Village Inn. This was before I even was like go out with my friends and drink. We would go and we'd just sit and we'd order coffee and we'd sit there and bullshit for 3 or 4 hours. And that would be the only time I'd ever drink coffee.
Boy, it must have been nice to hang out with you.
No, I was a boring fuck.
Let's go to Village Inn, drink coffee, and laugh at all the bags of nickels that are running around.
What bags of nickels? What are you fucking talking about?
Oh, that's Denny's. The back of every waitress's pants always look like they got beat with a bag of nickels. You never noticed that?
Tim disparaging Folgers coffee and waitresses.
No.
I'm guessing Denny's isn't going to want to be a fucking sponsor now either. Way to go. Did you just run off all of our sponsors? You got anything shitty you want to say about Padron?
No, I don't.
Good Christ.
Yeah. What are you going to name this episode?
Tim fucks
Alienating
us.
all sponsors.
Tim fucks us right in the ass. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, well. So I'm going to go ahead and set that guy down. That was a pretty good.
What was that? What were you
That was
smoking?
actually the House Blend Maduro Toro. Nice cigar.
Does it pair well with coffee? I've never had a Maduro that went well with coffee.
Yeah, actually it did.
Did it?
Yeah. It was, they complemented each other, I would say.
This Damaso is about the strongest thing that I would pair with coffee. I'm not a big, like, I don't want something big and bold when I'm drinking coffee. I want
Sure.
to be able to taste both. Mm-hmm. I don't want the coffee to overpower the cigar, and I don't want the cigar to overpower the coffee. And I think the Cuban blend does that very nicely.
Yeah, it does. And the Damaso is actually, we agree with that. It is probably the strongest cigar that you'd want to drink with your coffee. I don't necessarily know if it would be a breakfast, like a first thing in the morning cigar. I mean, you're doing it today, so it must be.
It is for me, but again, this is probably the strongest. It's like somebody took a Padron and wrapped it in Connecticut.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good cigar.
It's a very good cigar.
Yep.
I really like it. I know when these first came out, these got a lot of, I don't want to say hate, but there was a lot of questioning. And I
Because
don't know
it's
if
not a
they've-
typical Padron.
It's not a typical Padron, but they've I don't know if they've tweaked the blend or whatever, but it's absolutely delicious. I ordered a box. We're splitting it.
Yep. Well, I mean, we were in a lounge not too long ago, and we were talking to the guy that was running the show at that point in time, and we were like, "Oh, you got to carry this," and he's like, "Really?" We're like, "Yeah, it's one of our
Mark
favorites."
at Habano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Really?" Because that wasn't one of the Padrones that he liked. So it was really interesting to actually. That was the first person that said they're not a fan of this particular Padron.
Well, I think with anything that has to do with taste, it's all very subjective.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I'm not a big fan of Brussels sprouts.
All right, got to change my Christmas gift idea.
Okay, good. I'm glad I said something.
Yeah, that could have ended bad.
It probably still will. It's fine. It's fine. In fact, next time on Cigars and Coffee, here's an idea.
Okay.
Let's talk about what to get our wives, like your wife, my wife, because I think most of our viewers, listeners are of the male persuasion.
All two of them. Yeah.
All two of them.
Yep. Me and you.
Yeah, my grandma doesn't listen to this.
No?
Because they're both dead.
Oh. So somber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we could talk about that next time.
Okay.
We'll give you gift ideas that aren't vacuum cleaners or dishwashers. Those are terrible gifts to get your wife. Just FYI.
They are.
Tim's speaking from experience.
Yeah. No. I was yeah, don't buy your wife a bowling ball with your name on it.
Okay, Homer.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it was a Simpsons reference.
Yeah.
Simpsons has done everything.
Yeah.
I wonder who Simpsons picked to win this election.
They probably predicted it in an episode like 4 years ago.
Hopefully it's Meteor.
Oh, I think so. If I remember right. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah, so here we are, David's Fine Tobacco, West Des Moines, Clive, Iowa, University Avenue, Indian Shopping Center, Indian Hills Center.
Indian Hills, yep.
Yep. They've got a huge selection. You can see it behind us a little bit. They've got a huge pipe selection, so if you're a piper and you're watching this for whatever reason.
They got a little bit of hookah too.
Yeah, they've got some hookah. Yeah, for sure. And they're pretty busy this morning.
Yeah, they are.
Which
They're
is-
going to be busier this afternoon once the game starts.
Right. So today is the first day that the Big Ten is back for football, for the foosball, as Mama always says.
For the foosball?
For the foosball. You don't play that foosball. I love that movie.
It's been so long
The
since I've seen
Waterboy?
it. Yeah, the Waterboy, yep.
Have you seen the new Adam Sandler on Netflix, the Hoobie Halloween?
No, I haven't.
It's actually pretty good.
Is it really?
I laughed out loud several times. It's really good.
I'm going to have to check it out.
And it's got the chick in it that was
Because Adam
his-
Sandler does a lot of stuff on Netflix now.
Yeah, like he's exclusively with Netflix.
Yeah, that's like their poster child.
The woman who was his love interest in Happy Gilmore,
Okay.
she is his love interest in Hoobie Halloween.
So there's a theme.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Chubbs wasn't in it, though. I was disappointed.
Aw.
I miss
Chubbs.
Yeah. Apollo Creed. But you can see him coming up on the second season of Mandalorian that starts
Really?
next week, this week. I don't know.
Is it the 26th?
This week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, by the time this comes out, it'll be like 2 weeks ago.
Which,
But
by the way, we are covering Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2. Excuse me. On Smoking and Drinking in Space, creativebraincandy.com, smokinganddrinkinginspace.com. You can check it out. See a different side of me. Although this is pretty much the same side you see in, like, Simply Stogies podcast is different. Like, that's where I'm serious and professional. Here, it's a shit show that we kind of throw together.
Yeah.
Mike was commenting on that this morning. He's like, "What the fuck are you two doing? Like, do
Yeah.
you know what you're doing?" We're like, "No."
Yeah, we're making this up
Not
as
a
we
clue.
go.
Have you not seen the last episode? We can't even get our voices to sync right.
What? No, so I think somebody's just being really super picky and giving. Hey, I thought you were on my side. Yeah, okay. Hope you're bringing him home.
I give you a ride home. Don't worry about it, Mike. I got your back. Don't worry about Tim.
Oh, I got to take him home. He's got my boat.
No, well.
By the way, what were he just put my boat on eBay. What the hell?
Check it out, ebay.com. Just look for Tim's boat. $3. $3.
She floats, but that's about
That's
it.
about it. Yeah, no. So coffee's been a new thing for me. Cigars are still relatively new to me. Are you looking forward to watching the foosball today?
Nope, not today.
Are you? Okay, hold on.
I'm not a Big Ten. I'm not a college.
Wait. Are you not a Hawkeye fan?
No,
Are you a Stady?
no, I'm not a college football guy at all.
All right,
I don't.
well,
I don't care about the college football.
No, you don't. What professional football team do you follow, Tim?
Really? The Cowboys, and we're doing super awesome this year.
As I blow smoke into the camera and
Yeah.
it obscures me. Yeah, it's like fog. That's
all right.
I won't do that again. Maybe I will. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. What football team do you follow?
Bears.
Oh God.
Okay, look, bandwagon guy. Okay,
Hey, I'm a proud supporter of the wife,
you're
who
not
is a
even
proud supporter of the
Okay,
Cowboys.
well, that makes sense, I guess. I like your wife more than I like you.
I'll
Do you
try to
get that
I'll try
a
to
lot?
get her on. Yeah, I got.
Do you
I
get
get
that
a
a lot?
lot. Yeah, nobody likes me.
Yeah, me too. It's weird. I don't get it.
That's messed up, man.
I'm guessing because you're a Cowboy fan. You're not even from Texas.
He's about to jump over this table and like he's gonna tackle you.
Are you a Cowboys fan, Mike?
Yeah, he's like the biggest Cowboys fan in this entire state.
Okay, wait. Have you always been a Cowboys fan since you were little?
I switched to Cowboys when I was 6.
Okay.
So that's pretty much
since he was
forever.
6.
Yeah.
NFC Championship, Cowboys and Vikings.
There you go. I mean, that's
My dad had me around his finger. Hockey fan. Until I saw the Hail Mary from Staubach to Pearson. And I told my dad after that, say, hey, that's my team. That team with the star on the helmet. And he goes, no, that star is bad.
The star is bad.
Kids do when you say no, they rebel.
So a Cowboys fan was born.
Cowboys fan was born.
I am oddly okay with that. As I again blow smoke in the wrong direction.
You're gonna give me the black lung, Pop.
Thank God for small miracles. See, that's respectable. 6 years old. At 6 years old, what team were you following? I've got $7 that says it wasn't the fucking Cowboys.
Hey, you can go ahead and take your $7 and wipe your ass with it. I did not even know that football was a sport until probably 8th grade.
What kind of fucking Poindexter were you growing up?
Oh, man. So I didn't grow up in a sports family. I didn't even know what sports were until...
Were you doing math problems on your off
Oh,
time?
my God.
You're like, hey, Dad, check this out. The square root of pi is this. Like, is that what you were doing?
Can you actually square root pi?
No.
Yeah, so shut up.
I'm surprised you knew that. Can you give me 3 digits from pi?
3.14.
Okay. Can you give me 4?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
I can't even spell myth.
Yeah, so no, I was not a sports fan. I remember when I was a little kid, at one point, my dad brought me to see the Harlem Globetrotters. But that was it. I knew baseball, but that was it until we finally moved to Iowa. And then
you married your wife and you became a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yep. Fast forward a couple years.
So was your wife okay with you coming here today? Did you ask?
She's at work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't know I'm gone.
Does she know you smoke cigars? Or you
She
just
does.
sneak those? Okay. Just
So
wondering.
funny story, because I was telling her about the that big ass humidor at Habanos.
Habano? Yeah, which
so for
$20.
$20, and
I don't think they ship it, but you can, like, for that huge humidor, if you win it, like, just fucking drive it and get it.
Get
Jesus,
it.
get
Yeah,
a
rent a
U-Haul.
U-Haul.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
So I was telling her about that, and she said no, she doesn't like that idea of having a humidor like that. She likes the fact that I use cooler doors.
Why?
That's what I said. I said, that doesn't make any sense. Why? She goes, well, because when it's in the cooler, I can't see what you actually have. And I'm like, fair enough. So
Yeah, no, that's
so in her mind, I have 3 coolers. I just have 3 cigars.
one
true.
cigar per
Yeah.
cooler.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
My wife can see in the wineadors what I have. And I showed her that. I'm like, $20. I'm going to do this next time I go to Habano. I'm going to get a couple tickets. She's like, if you win that, you're not filling it. I'm like, well, that would defeat the
That would
purpose.
defeat the purpose,
winning
yeah,
it. So
but-
if I win it, I'm filling it.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah, of course. How many tickets did you get?
None yet.
Oh, so I got 1. I bought 1 ticket, and when I put my ticket in the box, there's only 2 other tickets there. So
Yeah,
right
but-
now, my odds are good.
Yeah, but we'll be there. What, the first weekend in November to record, right? Because
Because
that's when this comes out. This episode comes out the first weekend in November. The next one comes out. Yeah. So
No, it'll be the second weekend in November.
yeah, this one comes out the second weekend in November.
No, this one will come out the first weekend in November, but I can't. It'd be the 7th.
Okay,
But
Yeah,
I
whatever.
can't
So the
do
next
the
time I'm
7th.
there, like whatever, like that's what I'm doing, which I think is a great raffle to do for Christmas. They're always doing stuff like that at Habano. If you're in Chicago area, check out the great line of Habano lounges there. If you're in Des Moines, this is the spot to go because everything else is closed.
Even if everything else was open, this is still a spot to go.
Still the spot to go. This place is awesome. It's fantastic.
They let us get away with this.
They really do.
Yeah.
Like we take up a lot of real estate here, and they're like, no, it's fine. I'm like, are you sure? Because Tim's kind of a slob.
Yeah, true story.
As my shit's everywhere.
I think they actually sell tickets for people to sit across the room and laugh at us.
I don't. Well, they're not laughing with us.
No.
That's for damn sure. So,
By the way, thank you for bringing my
yeah,
sunglasses.
you're very
back.
welcome. So, tell me what you think of this coffee.
I actually like it. Did you bring more?
Yeah, there's more right
Okay,
there.
yeah, 'cause I'm gonna have another cup, and then I think I'm gonna have to order some.
Yeah, no, you really should.
Yeah, it's good.
JanisCoffeeRoasters.com. It's really good coffee. I really like this Cuban blend. Like, are you tasting anything from it? Are you?
I'm getting a chocolate from it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of chocolate in
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's very good. It's very mild. It's not going to overpower your cigar, and your
Nope.
cigar is not going to overpower it as long as you're smoking like a Connecticut, something first thing in the morning. Which is kind of where I was going earlier with it. Is lately I've been doing a coffee in the afternoon just as kind of a pick me up. Mm-hmm. Go out in the garage, got a hot cup of coffee. It's a little cold. Turn the heater on, and smoke a cigar. Drink some coffee, but usually it's Valhalla Java,
Right.
because I don't want to mess with grinding it.
Because the Valhalla Java, that comes
That's already
pretty
done.
ground. Okay.
It's in a K cup.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
that's
is what
right.
they
You
call
told
it.
me. Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, brewing enough coffee for the thermos.
Did you have
that
to
I
go out and
bought-
buy like a new coffee maker? Because you just
No.
have the Keurig, right?
Yeah, I have a 1 cup Keurig.
So did you have to like fill it with grinds and do 1 coffee at a time?
So I
fill
did.
that?
I ground the coffee.
All right.
Enough for what I thought was going to be 4 or 5 cups because I needed a cup to come here because I can't deal with Tim without coffee. And
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And so I would brew it, put it in my Simply Stogies podcast travel mug, pour it in the thermos, and then do another cup. And I did that like four times, 5 times.
Or you can just go to Wally World and buy like a $20 Mr. Coffee and make 12 cups at a time.
Okay, but that brings up a good point. Would you drink something out of a Mr. Coffee?
Oh, hell yeah. I use both my coffee pots, my one at work and my coffee pot at home are both Mr. Coffee.
From what I understand, and you coffee aficionados can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, the best way to make a cup of coffee is a cup at a time. And you put the grounds in a filter, and then you slowly pour hot water over the grounds.
Oh, you're talking like the
I don't
the
know what it's
beaker.
called.
It's
Sure.
And then yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, if you can make coffee that way, that's really good.
Okay, but
I don't have that kind of time every morning, so it's
that's what I was just going to say. In the morning, I don't want to mess with it.
yeah.
I want my coffee when I want my coffee, and having a Mr. Coffee allows you to set the timer, and you wake up and your coffee's brewed and it's hot and it's waiting for you. It's calling to you. It's saying,
James, come here.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing.
Come here, James. Drink me.
Drink me.
Drink me.
Drink me. I am the elixir of the gods. God, I fucking hate you. I don't even know. Why am I here? I don't even know. I'm here for the Padron.
Yeah, man, that is such a good stick. I can't wait. We should have postponed this if you knew that your shipment was coming in today.
Well, I was hoping it was going to be here yesterday.
Yeah.
But it didn't get here yesterday.
Damn it.
It'll be here today, but that just means that I get to hold on to all of them.
Because you have room.
No.
I don't have room either, so I can't speak.
No. In fact, I've got to take 10. I'm keeping the box.
That's fine.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm keeping the box. I'll take 10.
I mean, I know I asked you, but I'm taking the
I'm
box.
still, yeah, if you said no, I was going to be like, oh, well, he didn't send the box. I'm taking 10 out and putting them in the drawer, in the liner door, because I've got room there.
Okay.
I've got room for loose sticks because I've sent out a couple of bombs lately.
Okay. I need to do that.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah, I need to.
So yeah, that's the plan.
That's the only nice thing about having people over at my place for the Halloween party is I can just start handing out cigars. Take this, take this, take that.
What kind of shit sticks are you going to be handing out
No,
at Halloween?
I'm saving
Trick or
them.
treat, motherfucker. Here's a Gurkha.
No, I'm saving those for you.
God, I hope Mike doesn't like Gurkhas.
Do you like Gurkhas? Do you like Gurkhas? Yeah.
Look, man, smoke what you like.
Yeah. Hey, I like. There's a few Gurkhas that I like. I just keep it to myself because I don't feel like putting up with your shit.
I don't even know what. Yeah, I do know what that means. I'll tell you this. This is what I'll tell you. I almost picked up a Monte Cristo White series in there
Okay.
to smoke.
Was that the one that you were looking at for the box?
No, the one
that
I was looking at. Joel was showing me the new Cohiba Royale.
Okay.
$30 stick. It's a red dot. I'm not a big Cohiba red dot guy. A lot of
Yeah,
the
but the
legacy
price
brands.
is right for you, so maybe you'll decide that you like it.
I doubt that it's a $30 stick.
Yeah. No,
I might be wrong.
It is. That's the price tag on it.
Look, I've said this on the podcast, so I'll say it here because I'm not ashamed of it. I wear it as a badge of honor. I don't typically enjoy the Cuban legacy brands. Your Cohiba, your non-Cuban Cohibas, Monte Cristos, Punches, any of that. I'm not usually typically a big fan of that. Now that said, I've got 10 of the My Father Fonseca Cosacos coming.
Yep, I think so. I got I can't remember what the size.
You've got a different Vitola.
Yeah, I got a different Vitola, but I bought a box of those. I had one on my way to work this week. I think they need to sit and rest a little bit. They're still a little fresh.
Well, I'll try one of the Cosacos immediately because I want to see what it's like. But these are the
right
ones, the
off the truck.
Cosacos, right off the rot. The Cosacos come wrapped in the tissue.
Right.
Just
That's
like
the only one that.
Yeah, just like the Fonsecas do from Cuba. So, and I've got a box of Delicias that are from 15 that are pretty good.
Okay.
Cuban Fonseca Delicias. Oh, they're really good, actually. Like, it's a great morning stick. And it's small enough that I'll probably smoke a ton this winter
Yeah,
because winter's coming.
it is very close.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's going to snow again on
You're not going to
Sunday.
get away. You're not going to get away from it this year.
No, tomorrow it's snowing. In
Yeah.
October again.
Yeah.
I hate Iowa. I want to move south so bad.
The thing is, though, is that if you move south, they're going to have some sort of weird-ass weather pattern that you're going to hate there, too. Or maybe you'll just try it.
Like a derecho?
Yeah, try it. Go south and see if you can take the
I'll tell you this: if we move south, I'm
snow.
not buying any fucking piece of land that's got a fucking tree on it. I can tell you that right now. Arizona.
No,
dude,
you don't want to go there because then you have to worry about the cactus.
I would move to the desert in a heartbeat. My wife, though, does not. And Arizona. I mean, Fox Cigar Bar is there.
True.
And that's where we got the Cosacos, and they hooked us up with a great deal. So check out foxcigars.com. And they're shipping super fast too.
That's nice.
There's a lot of online retailers that you guys should check out. We should do a show talking about the online retailers
We can do that.
while we're sitting in a B&M.
Yeah, we'll probably get kicked out and told never to return.
No, and I'll tell you why, guys. You've got to support your local B&M.
Yeah.
This is why we do this. We want to highlight some of these B&Ms. If you go to simplystogies.com, you can check out the lounge review that I've done for David's Fine Tobaccos here in Clive, Iowa.
Yep.
You can check out, there's the There's a brand new one up
Yeah,
from
Habano. You got
Omaha Cigar
Habano.
Company.
An Omaha Cigar Company. Yep,
Yeah.
that one just came out.
Yeah, that's a really nice place. Great customer service. They know their stuff. It's very unique. It's very unique because they like what they're known for. They're house blends, and half of those house blends are made by Oliva.
Yeah.
So their Connecticut's aren't. I'm not sure who makes their Connecticut's, but all their Maduro, all their Corojo are all from
That's what I was
Oliva.
Oliva, yeah. And I was wondering, I haven't asked yet, but I'm assuming that the house blend here is probably done in the Perdomo factory.
Might be.
I'm
I don't know.
guessing.
We should probably ask. They
Yeah.
they have a really good relationship with Perdomo. There's a couple of pictures of Perdomo with the original owner, and then there's a picture of is it Nick Perdomo
Yes.
with the new owner, with the owner's son.
Yep.
So it's great side by side pictures. They're both in the tobacco fields, looking at the tobacco, and they're explaining stuff. So it's a great relationship, and I've heard nothing but good things about Perdomo as a company.
Right.
Helping out some of the new people, helping out like Stolen Throne when they were breaking into the
Yep.
industry. So I like
That's
Perdomo.
what they do. Yeah. I mean, he helps out a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, and you know I think we kind of talked about this a little bit with Rocky Patel.
Yep.
Rocky Patel does a lot for the industry. And he's a guy that when he goes somewhere, he's like a rock star. I don't like a lot of his sticks. That's fine. But he does a lot for the industry. So good on him. I appreciate all that he does. Keep doing what you're doing. Rock on with your bad self. There you go.
Love it.
So I think that's going to end it. I've got nothing
Let's
else
do
to
it.
say. Check
Yeah.
out JaniceCoffeeRoasters.com, I believe is the website. That's where we're going to leave it. I'm James.
I'm Tim.
Stay smoky, friends.